Welcome back, everyone, for a special new top 5 list. Been quite a while since I've done this. This is top 5 fighters, specifically fighting game related. This is going to be a beginning of a special 6-part series ranking favorite fighting games from specific 5-year periods. This time around will be part 1, which is going to be top 5 fighting games, 1990 to 1994. Next time will be top 5 fighting games, favorites, 1995 to 1999, then 2000 to 2004, 2005 to 2009, 2010 to 2014, and then 2015 to 2019. That means, unfortunately, any games released this year will not be mentioned, though that will be a little bit farther down the line. So let's get with it. First up, suitable music also shows. First up, a couple of honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut. For 1990 to 1994, honorable mentions. First up, we have Mortal Kombat 2, which I believe was released around 93-94 time frame. I forgot to put the year on. My bad. Also honorable mention, released in 1993, Art of Fighting, which is a great SNK classic in my opinion. And the third and final of the honorable mentions, released in 1993, Samurai Showdown, another true classic. Really the first of its kind when it comes down to it. First, coming in at number 5, released in 1992, was the beginning of the franchise. It holds a special nostalgia factor for me, and I still have it to this day on my Sega Genesis. Coming in at number 5 is the original Mortal Kombat, which I personally like more than Mortal Kombat 2. Does Mortal Kombat 2 play overall better? Yes, and I still have MK2. But MK1 just holds a special place for me personally, plus the classicness of the Goro fight, great. And Shang Tsung can be quite tricky, but I enjoy it. And I enjoy the music and stuff from MK1. Coming in at number 4 is a classic that is, in my opinion, easily one of the greatest 2D classic fighting or 3D classic fighting games of all time. Coming at number 4 is a game that sadly gets shadowed a lot, but deserves more respect. Released in 1994 originally. Number 4 is Virtua Fighter 2. Always one of my personal favorite classic 3D early fighting games. It plays superb. It still plays great to this day on the Saturn. And I highly recommend the game. Very respectable, and I really enjoy it, which is why it came in at number 4. Now coming at number 3, you hear the music in the background from my number 3 favorite fighting game of this time period of 1990 to 1994. Released in 1994, so barely makes the cut. Early 94, released by Rare. Originally released, of course, exclusively console-wise to the Super Nintendo. A true classic and awesome black cartridge. Coming at number 3, favorite fighting game from these 5-year period, Killer Instinct, the original KI, comes in at number 3. Next, coming at number 2, it was the very first SNK fighting game, or SNK game in general, I ever played. It was my introduction to great characters that I still love to this day, like Terry Beauregard. And of course, the one heck of a challenge that is fighting against, of course, the pain that is Geese Howard. Coming at number 2, favorite fighting game of this period, Fatal Fury, released in 1991. Coming at number 1, shouldn't be a surprise. Released in 1992, this version, in my opinion, my personal favorite version, overall classic era Street Fighter 2. Coming in at number 1 is released on the Super Nintendo, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Easily my favorite fighting game from 1990 to 1994. Stay tuned next time for Top 5 Fighters 95 to 99. That was a little bit harder list to put together than the first one. It was relatively easy for me. But with that said, only one 3D fighting game on the list because this was early on. But I hope you enjoy the KI music in the background. And I hope you enjoyed this Top 5 Fighters list. Stay tuned in the future for the next edition next week. With that said, I'll see you all next time. And stay safe out there. And hopefully things start getting back to normal sometime in the next several months. We'll see. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.